Hey guys, it's Ian here. Today, I'm kind of NBA career mode. So last time, didn't really work, not much. Okay, let's start next game. How do I already have one game left on the 10-day contract? That's weird. Because I believe in a 10-day contract you have to have 5 games, and I've only played 2. Well, I just hope we do well. Let's just wait for it to load. I'm just trying to get like 12 points in this game. Average.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, setting the floor for the Hornets. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Henderson and Stevenson on the perimeter. And it's Williams at the point. Dene setting the pick for Beal. Shoots from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
We're losing by 5. Come on, up and
the Hornets making a change here. Snow is checking.
Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. Second in opponent points per game. 10th in opponent shooting percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah, those are all good points, Clark. And to me, the one that stands out, the one statistic that you mentioned is the opponent's points per game. Because this team obviously gets after it defensively. They just try to blanket the opposing offense. And they do it because they scout well. You can tell they're well prepared for each and every offense that they face on a nightly basis. Now, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Zeller passes to Stevenson. Charlotte moving it around. Snow from outside.
Oh,
that one's good. Magician's got himself on the board with 3 there. Snow against Wall. It's Pierce on the wing. Back to Wall. Gortat with a screen on Snow. Rocket 6. And Wall. Here we go now. Great D that time from Snow.
Good shot.
Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. He's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
And he gets it to go.
That's a throw, and I scored 3. Threes are
1:15 left in the first quarter.
That's what I do. I don't really like to make 2s that much. I just go for the bigger points.
Passes it to Pierce.
Okay,
The feed to Beal. He kicks it to Pierce. It got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. The pass to Henderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cut whenever his defender turns his head.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And then for Charlotte, Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Zeller. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Lance Stevenson.
And then I decided to shoot.
And Sessions kicks to Porter.
Easier.
He dishes it to Sessions.
Oh, it's a pass.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Butler attacking. Shot to stop the run, and the jumper falls for him. Here's Snow. 6 points for him. Here's the dish to Vonleh. Pass to Snow. Finds a 3.
Oh, that's not going in.
Porter pulls it in. Here's Sessions. Up in time.
No, it's too much space.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Did that count? I said rebound? I don't think
Tune
so.
in Thursday.
I think I should just start doing some free falling.
And off we go.
That's what I like to do.
They're going with a whole new group out there now. Some changes for Charlotte.
A few weeks I'll be doing some.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Raptors.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the boards.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination. Based on the numbers, it was really lopsided in the rebounding battle.
On the court for the Hornets, Snow. He's in at the point. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Henderson and Stevenson on the perimeter. Feeds to Gortat.
You know when I'm doing FIFA, should I do a manager career or player
Looked like an
career?
easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Three-pointers. Snow. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way.
Well, it
I
looks
got
like he's
carried
cooled
away.
down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Nene, the pass to Wall. Here's Pierce. And lots of contact there. Missing the
That's
shot.
just
He'll
the
shoot
first
two.
one too.
It's on Al Jefferson.
Paul Pierce is a 16-year veteran, and last season his first not in a Celtics uniform. It took some getting used to, both for
My most
him and
points I'm
for
getting
us.
in that
And that one
was,
goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I think 45.
Well, you just had to love the
Yeah,
reception
45.
for Pierce and KG in their first game back in
45
Boston.
and
No
46.
surprise there. The fans there, some of the best
And
in the
those
league.
days, I'm not
And they
playing
showered
so good.
those guys.
I was making
Tremendous love,
three
cheers, and
every time I
appreciation.
shoot the
Well
ball.
deserved for what they've contributed as Celtics and certainly as NBAers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. As you know, Cody Zeller was the 4th overall pick in 2013, and Coach Clifford has said he has a lot of physical ability. His basketball IQ is through the roof.
that's in.
He has great intangibles, and
What?
he's young. I don't want to limit him in
The
any
shot
way.
is
I
bad.
want him to
Anyway.
progress at his own rate. For us to be
I
good,
jinxed
he's
myself
got to
when
be a
saying
really
I
big
have a
part of it.
100% shot.
Kevin, back to you.
An intriguing young talent. Thanks. From outside the
What?
arc.
He wasn't even my man.
And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Give me the ball.
Pass to Snow. Tries
Oh,
a
make that
three.
three.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Steve, no less than the great Celtic John Havlicek dubbing Paul Pierce is the greatest one-on-one scorer in Celtics history.
Yeah, the 10th overall pick back in 1998. What a find. I mean, you could argue that he and Dirk Nowitzki were the 2 best players drafted that year.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to Snow.
Snow. Oh my
Charlotte
God, you know what?
again
I'm done
missing.
shooting.
He's been anything but his
This is
usual
gonna
self
take
this
me
quarter.
away.
It's actually been ugly to see.
I just keep on missing shots.
Wall attacking.
Ooh,
And he takes that one up
dunk.
and powers it through. He can fly, can he?
probably not even
He'll
gonna
make
be
you forget
playing
he's a
this
point
second
guard
half.
sometimes. Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with
Oh,
And
last
this is the
second
time
shot.
to attack with these
Ooh,
2
what a
teams
steal.
locked in such a close game.
No
It
luck.
makes us get. Yeah, it makes us get lead.
Second quarter in.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull. Substitute ready to come in for Washington. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. Porter's checked in for Paul Pierce.
Wait, I'm actually
and it's
coming in.
Butler in for Beal.
Oh,
Charlotte
yeah.
also making some
I'm
changes.
actually speaking
Biombo
surprise.
is checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh
Shoot,
comes
already
in for
Butler.
Cody Zeller.
Oh,
and
well,
it's Kid
well,
Gilchrist
no
in
one's gonna get
for Lance Stevenson.
But
Chris
no
Humphreys
one's
is
gonna
out
be
there
the
with
one
Kevin
who gets the
Serafin.
last shot.
Then it's Rasul Butler.
I get 2
Then it's
inches.
Porter. And it's Wall in at point guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Charlotte making some changes. Kemba Walker comes in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Snow in for Mo Williams.
Oh,
Snow
what a
from
shot.
outside.
Oh, no.
Rebound
That
by
is
the
it.
Wizards. And this is the first time matched up with the
One
Hornets
thing
this
is, my
season.
closest
And
name
over
is
the
Snow.
course of last season,
And
they
it's
dropped the
Snow as
majority
well.
of their games when facing this team.
Wall dishes to Humphreys. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter.
Ooh,
Misses off the right iron.
surprise.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it took some time. This was not an easy win, but mark it down in the W column.
Yeah, and it was impressive, Steve, the way they handled their business in the overtime. I mean, they had a lot left in the tank.
Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, you just
Off
passed the
target
ball
there,
to
that would
him.
have pushed the lead to double digits. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Oh, what was
It's
that?
tipped.
What was that? No, don't let it score.
Now Butler.
Oh my
Averaging
God.
6 points per contest.
Oh, steal. Oh,
1:29 left in the third quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2
I'm
free
not gonna
throws now
make
for
these
him.
score because
And for
the
Charlotte, as you
so
said,
it's not good.
part of it is feeling
Yeah.
good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have been.
Sessions checked in for Porter.
Nice guy.
Good on the
Ooh.
second free throw.
You know, having a direction, as you mentioned,
Oh,
had been a problem with Charlotte
points
because
in the
they
game.
seemed to
Because
change
now
their
that
minds
was the
every
first time I
year
played second
about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Charlotte making some changes. Jefferson's checked in.
I knew it almost. Now come back on. We're winning by a lot.
Wizards trail by 15.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Charlotte.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that
That's how I
against
always
a
go my
conference
threes.
opponent.
I agree, because they're
Oh,
going
that's
to
not
get
going
together
in.
3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent
Oh, so
figured
far
out
out.
early
I'm not Steph
when
Curry.
you're going to see them that often.
This Curry's
On
going
the
to
floor
make
for
threes
Charlotte.
for snacks.
Snow,
For dinner.
he's in at point guard.
Like he's
Kid
that good.
Gilchrist and Vonleh at the forwards. Ryan Roberts out there
makes
with
threes
Bismack
for dinner.
Biyombo.
Textbook right there. Nice pass,
He's the
great
winner when I
catch,
chicken dinner.
beautiful finish.
Why are they pressing me like that? Like,
Charlotte
That's
has gone
okay.
into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of
I wanna
their
score the
5
last points of the
three-pointers
game.
has found the bottom of the bucket.
oh well, we won the game anyway.
Here's Sessions. The dish to Humphries. The shot's good. Sessions making
Uh-oh.
him pay.
If I hadn't scored 10
Delivery
points,
in the lane, just
they would have been
perfectly
able to
done.
come back.
Heaves it
Not so
up.
shoot.
Misses
Oh.
the shot. And so it's
Last
the
time I
Hornets
scored a
taking care of
half
business
court,
in
I
this
was
one.
going
Some days,
crazy.
Clark,
Well, Gerald, we know you demand a lot of yourself.
Poor D. Who was player of the game? I wasn't, so I'm not watching that. Okay. It was a decent game. 10 points. First 10 points of the game. Decent. But I just hope I get a lot more points than that in the future. Okay, oh yeah, it's the end of the 10-day contract. Is he gonna get me? Talk already. Quick. Are you gonna get me or not?
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're gonna release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
What was that?
I hope so. Look, a contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right.
What, another 10-day
Where's my
contract? What's
lunch?
wrong with it? I would rather quit this club